Hi friends, Jacob is here once again. Happy Thursday to you. I get a lot of requests from all of you to talk about working out. I get it all the time. I've been getting it for years. I gotta let you know I have Crohn's disease. I have ankylosing spondylitis. I got a couple of pretty bad autoimmune diseases. I got the scars to prove it. If it wasn't for working out and it wasn't for having the right mindset and it wasn't for believing that I could do things that I once thought I couldn't do, I wouldn't be where I am. So today, I'm gonna bring you into the gym. I'm gonna show you that the fight is there so that you can overcome. I wanna show you all the things that I'm gonna do today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll see when I get in there. But all the things that I'm gonna do today, these were things I couldn't do just 2 years ago. These were things I couldn't do just a year ago. When I was like 60 pounds heavier, take a look at this picture. That was right after I was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis. I looked at that, I said, that's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be the guy all hunched over. I realized that these things that I was given from my Crohn's disease and to everything, the abuse, the abandonment, and the AS, and the losing everything, and being made fun of and picked on, all of that stuff made me, formed me in the dust of the earth. The imagination, the idea of you. And it is training and strength, and it is the fight that helped me to overcome. So let's go to the gym, shall we? I'm not gonna even embarrass you by showing you how I do my cardio. All the big joke is that I dance, because I like to dance. So I can tell you, working out is fun. I'm a big stretcher. I like to stretch. I like to stretch because I wasn't very flexible when I was younger. And in life, you have to be flexible. You can't be like the stubborn old branch, because when the winds of change come, what ends up happening is you get snapped in two. But the flexible one, those that are flexible, right? Those that are flexible, you flexible, those can overcome. So after I was diagnosed with AS, which at the time I couldn't even touch my toes, I decided I was gonna get flexible. And I was gonna do stuff that I saw people do that I thought was close to impossible. I thought it was, at least. There isn't anything that can stop you. But flexibility is key, I'm telling you. Flexibility is key. And balance. That's the thing that I've been working on the most this year, is balance. You have to discourage us. I start my workout by learning to be flexible. You should be flexible too. Okay, come on, let's move on to the next exercise. I was a victim. Yeah, that's right, I was a victim. Until I realized I wasn't. Until I chose to understand that all of these things were actually moving me to get off of my butt, to stop making excuses, to stop blaming everybody else, and to understand that I wasn't walking in the true ordained, purpose-driven life that I had been destined for. All those things that happened to me. My first high school party that I went to, I was a poor kid in a very wealthy town, so the very first cool party I get invited to in high school. First one with all the cool kids. Everybody that wanted to know everybody. Barely anybody knew me, right? And I get beat up. I get beat up trying to stop a fight. And that shaped me. It made me want to become a fighter, want to become someone who was stronger. So I started building up the outside, never realizing it was the inside that needed to be built up the whole time. And now here I am. Isn't that a good place to be? Too many people think they're victims. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're an overcomer. There's a difference. The victim doesn't overcome. The overcomer understands that these trials, they're like weights at the gym. They're just there to make you stronger. And you can put down that cigarette. You could put down that drug. You can put down that alcohol. You can overcome this hardship. You can get that job. You can lose that weight. You can have a healthy, productive, happy relationship. You can do all these things. You just got to overcome. You got to stop blaming everybody and understand that all you have to worry about is yourself, and that all things work together for the good of those that love God. Handstand push-up time. One of the biggest reasons why people give up at the gym is because it's not fun. So I learned about 2 years ago not to care what other people think and just to have fun. And because of it now I'm like a monkey. You got beams at the gym, you might as well use them. You know what the word Satan actually means? Satan means adversary. It is the opposing force. It is the resistance. If you guys can't get through these little teeny issues that you're having now, how are you going to get through that big fight when it comes? You resist the devil, he'll flee from you. When you get these negative lies, when you get these negative thoughts that tell you you're going to lose, that you're going to fail, that you'll never succeed. When you get these negative thoughts that tell you the person you're with doesn't love you, your kids are never going to make it. When you get that voice in your head that's going to tell you you're no good, no sense in giving up that cigarette now, no sense in putting that drink down now. When you get those thoughts that are stealing the life from you, remember that this is just our training. Because the days that are ahead, I mean, they're going to get rough, they're going to get difficult, but I promise you, and in the end, you're going to get that championship belt. You know, resistance isn't a bad thing. The bad thing is giving into the resistance and giving up. Instead of realizing that these things are like orchestrated for you. Every hardship you're going through, everything that's come your way, everything that came my way, every horrible, terrible thing, all led me to where I am right now. And I promise you, there is a promised land. I'm in it. And I'm loving it, and I'm grateful for it. And things are just going to get better as the world gets worse. So jump aboard, seek the truth no matter what the cost. Well, there you have it. The end of my workout at World Gym, representing. Got a couple of trainers here that I'll probably introduce you to. They don't train me. I don't let nobody train me. I train myself. I love the gym. I love working out. There was a time when I thought it was a chore until I stopped caring. Stopped caring how I looked. Stopped caring how I sounded. Stopped caring how I acted. All these laws that we put upon ourselves, all the shame that we live under, it's got to go. The only way to break free is to break free. And that's what I want all of you to do. Live for more, to be for more. Because, you know, the truth is, I could have gone the other way. I could have believed that I would never succeed, that I would never overcome. Believed that that I was going to die from my diseases, or that I was going to end up like a hunchback in pain all the time for the rest of my life. I'm going to go to my favorite spot over here now. Yes, it looks like paradise. Everybody, you all have to understand that you're more than you know. There's a reason why I have that slogan all over my channel on my website. Which, by the way, subscribe, will you? You do me a favor. I think it's in this corner. I never know what corner it is. Subscribe there, because a lot of people are telling me, you know, Jacob, you got to start another channel. KJ actually reached out to me and said, look, time for a backup channel, even though I don't share anything that's too controversial. I just want to get people to live for the only thing that matters. Because in the grand scheme of things, a lot of people aren't living today. A lot of people are very unhappy. A lot of people aren't succeeding. Today, a lot of people are facing a lot of adversity and a lot of obstacles. And this whole video was really about showing you that everything's possible. You got to believe that first. That's kind of the first step. I believe that one day I could do this, or one day I could do that. All those things that you saw me do, I mean, I couldn't do any of that just a couple of years ago. All you have to do is believe, and then you just you put one foot in front of the other. One step to another step to another step. Next thing you know, you're doing handstand push-ups like Jacob. I love you guys. Please do subscribe, share it around, tell your friends, and have the best day ever, will you? Stop putting off today what you can do tomorrow. It's not the way it goes, right? It's not the way it goes. You know what I mean. Glad you stuck around after the, because look at the fig tree. Oh, hi. Fig tree. Okay, so this year, no fruit, not yet. I think it would be cool if fruit comes on the 23rd, September 23rd. You know that UN thing? The equinox. I think it would be very cool if I saw a little fruit budding, but I don't think it's going to happen. So why don't we all work together to make sure that next year there's some fruit on this tree? You know what I mean? That's a metaphor for you. I'll see you next time.